With Trustedform, the clue is in the name. Whether you've been asked by a lead buyer to provide lead certification or you just like to keep better track of lead origin and compliance, Trustedform is used by hundreds of businesses worldwide. Why? Well, lead certification ensures that lead buyers or third parties can be certain of the origin of their leads and their legitimacy. Trustedform is the leading lead certification solution and has become something of an industry standard. So why am I here? Well, in this guide, I'll provide you with an in-depth look at Trustedform, what it does, and crucially, how you can set up a form that generates a Trustedform certificate. My name's Colin, and let's get into it. It's pretty simple really. Trustedform by Active Prospect helps businesses to verify where their leads have come from. They usually do that by providing a JavaScript snippet which allows Trustedform to analyze the lead submission process in real time and issue a Trustedform certificate. The Trustedform certificate itself acts as proof of origin, authenticity and compliance, and contains valuable information about the lead, such as their IP address, browser, timestamp, and much more. With the Trustedform code in place, a certificate URL is automatically issued for every lead and can be stored along with other lead data. You can navigate to a certificate URL as soon as it's issued, but because it hasn't been claimed yet, you won't see much information. That makes sense because the information is usually not intended for you, but the person buying the lead. This is where retaining the certificate comes in. I will go into more depth about retaining certificates later on. There are timestamps if you want to skip ahead, but for now, all we need to know is that the first step is to get a certificate URL alongside our lead data. Later on, we can retain that certificate in a CRM or lead distribution platform. Right, let's get into how to create a Trustedform form. For this demonstration, we are going to use Growform, an online form builder designed specifically to generate more leads. It's used by lead generation professionals to easily build attractive forms and includes a one-click Trustedform integration. If you're new to this, there is a 14-day free trial for Growform that you can sign up to and follow along with the rest of the tutorial. A link is in the video description, no credit card required. You'll also need, and this goes without saying, a Trustedform Certify account, which allows you to verify leads. As this is an Active Prospect product, you'll need to create an Active Prospect account, but it is also free of charge. Okay, logins are all set up. Head over to Growform and hit Create New Form. Choose a template to get started with. Growform has over 20 ready-made templates for you, but I'd say the blank template is a good place to start. Give it a name and we're ready for the next step. Now we're going to activate the Trustedform integration. To do this, head over to Edit Form Settings at the top, followed by the Tracking and Tagging tab. Find Trustedform and toggle it to Enabled. And of course, be sure to hit Save Form Settings. This integration basically takes the Trustedform code, inserts it into your form, and generates a certificate URL, which is stored alongside your lead data. Now it's time to collect some leads, complete with certificate URLs. You can do this yourself by submitting a test. If you go back to your form and then click on View Form, you can fill this out for yourself, like I'm doing here. Once that's been submitted, we can then go and see it for ourselves. Click on View Leads, and along with all the usual columns in the form results, you can also see we have our Trustedform certificate URL. Success. With the certificate URL now saved alongside the lead information, you can now use Growform's Zapier integration to send the lead data to 300 plus destinations, such as a CRM or a lead distribution tool that will ultimately claim the certificate. If you're new to Zapier, it acts as a digital glue to connect Growform with thousands of third-party systems, and they have a generous free plan, which is always a bonus for an entrepreneur. I'll drop a link to the guide on Zapier in the description of this video. Now, there's one part of the process missing that you may be curious about. Retaining or claiming a Trustedform certificate is the process of linking the certificate to a specific lead buyer. When a lead is sold or transferred, the lead buyer or recipient will need to retain the Trustedform certificate using their unique API key. This process associates the certificate with the buyer and ensures that they can access the compliance information as needed. It also means the certificate can be retained indefinitely rather than the standard 3-day retention period of unclaimed certificates. Many CRMs and lead management systems, including Lead Conduit, offer built-in integrations for retaining Trustedform certificates. Your lead buyer will very likely be familiar with this process and will be expecting to receive an unclaimed certificate URL that they can claim via their own tools. If your buyer doesn't already have this process in place, there are two pathways that you can take. One is to send lead data as normal to their CRM via Zapier, exactly as we've described in this video. In the CRM, they'll see the unretained certificate URL along with the other lead data. So now that they have the certificate URL in their CRM, all they need to do is retain it. If their CRM doesn't already have a Trustedform integration, there's a very handy Trustedform trigger on Zapier, so they can simply use this to retain the Trustedform certificate. The second or other popular option for lead generators is to set up a Lead Conduit account. Lead Conduit is a lead distribution platform, so you can send your leads there via Zapier as normal and then claim the certificate right within the dashboard. Once the claim is successful, the lead buyer will have full access to the certificate details and can use this information to verify the lead's authenticity and compliance status. Or status. Oh, and that is it for another video. Thank you very much for watching, and I trust you are now ready to take your Trustedform forms to the next level. If you found this video useful, please do click that like button. It is free to do that. Loads of free stuff in this video. And subscribe, also free if you're feeling even more generous. And if you've got feedback or further questions, do put them in the comments. We always appreciate hearing from viewers wherever you are in the world. We are here to help. Have fun out there, and I will see you again very soon.